how do you tell the truth from falsehood in the financial world and the business world? Yeah, it's a great question. So I worked at a big hedge fund, great hedge fund called Citadel. And when I was there, and that's why I'm in San Francisco, they recruited me from New York, and my family brought me out here. While I was there, what they did was they hired 25-year FBI and CIA veterans to come in and train myself and my team, my colleagues, on how to tell if somebody is lying. And this helped me out a lot in business, a lot. And I talk about this a little bit in my my course called An Entire MBA in One Course on Udemy. But there's 4 ways to tell if somebody's lying. And it's a little bit more of an art than a science. Okay? And I'll run through those 4 ways. And you have to make sure that at least 2 of the 4 criteria are true, or you think they're true, in order to conclude somebody might be lying. Okay. So way number 1 is this. If they break eye contact when answering a question. Okay. If they usually make eye contact all the time, if they break eye contact, because everyone's a little bit different. Like for me, when I talk to people, sometimes I look down. It's just who I am. But as I look down. So if somebody's answering a question and they break eye contact, there's a chance they're lying. Okay, that's just one way. Remember, we got 3 more. So 2 of the 4 has to be true. Another way is if they're shaking their foot, okay, or part of their body. And that's what lie detector tests are about. Remember Meet the Parents with Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller. So they put the lie detector test here just to see if you're shaking and whatnot. So if you shake a little bit, as long as you don't have too much coffee, whatever, there's a chance you're lying as well. Okay. Watch the foot always. Another way, that's 2 ways. A third way is if somebody rambles on and on and on and on and on to a simple yes or no question. They're making excuses. And a lot of kids do this. Not that I look at my kids, see if they're lying. They don't that often. But if somebody rambles on and on and on and on to a simple yes or no question, there's a chance they're lying. And the 4th and final way to tell if somebody is lying is if they touch their face when they're answering a question. Okay. As long as they don't usually do that. Like sometimes they'll cover up their mouth. They're kind of nervous, whatever, and they're lying. So those are just some telltale ways to tell if people are lying in the business world.